Hello and happy Tuesday. Man, right on the dot. I love that. I love that when that happens. I mean, for you guys, it's about 7 seconds difference, but for me, it's spot on. You missing a light somewhere? You just kind of look like you're a little bit in the dark for some reason. That wasn't true earlier.
I think it's just because of the
Yay, lighting.
fluctuating.
Sunshine situation.
Yeah, I can't find my on and off switch.
There it is. Might be a little better.
I don't know if that's going to put all that much more.
It does. It just, you know. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
We are PM Artist Studio.
Welcome to all y'all. Do give those thumbsy upsies. And why is that? Because this is the beginning of the stream. And it lets people know, hey, something fun might be happening over here. Because we've started, so we don't know. I make myself giggle sometimes. If nobody else is going to do it, why not me? See?
Yo.
Mm-hmm. Word. Okay. Oh, wait. Actually, what I want to do here, is I want to turn this to live chat. Be sure to turn your chat to live chats. That way you don't miss anything. For those of you that want to hang out in the chat. If you don't want to hang out in the chat, totally fine. I mean, listen in the background. Just have us playing as you're doing dishes. All that is totally fine. We love that. But do give the thumbsy upsies. Very helpful. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We very much appreciate that as well. We have now hit 5,000 subscribers. Woohoo! Party on.
I didn't know that. You didn't tell me.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I don't think you did. You said we were close. That was my last
Hey, Pete,
update.
we have hit 5,000 subscribers. In fact, we are like, 8 or 11 over. It depends on which. It's very interesting that between looking at the mobile and the desktop.
Seriously?
It's very interesting.
Well, how can that be?
I don't know.
Is it from the same place?
Obviously not. I don't know. They're not getting the same information.
Well, it does happen.
Or we drop 1 or 2. Which I think that could be bots and things. I don't know. I don't really know all that. But yeah, we're there. Woohoo! So that means that we will be doing the giveaway. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I hope that it is this Sunday. It depends on if we can get bags printed this Saturday. I've already discussed this with Brad that we will need his help. And he was talking about possibly doing it downstairs. I said, and we have to move cameras. I mean, that's that whole business.
And paint. And sprayers.
Let's just keep it over here. We had our little system last time. I liked it. We're going to do that. Now, some other things that are coming up. You know, over there in the Makers and Mixed Media Art and Artist Facebook group. That's our Facebook group. We have all kinds of things happening. Color challenges going on. I love it. I think Paula has now posted 2 different ones just from her. Lots of different people participating in that. There are hashtags and information. You go over to Makers. There's this top that's called Featured. In that featured area is all the cool things that are happening. That's where you get noted up on things. Joni has posted the swap partner, so if you missed that, get your little butt over there. Look it up if you signed up for the ATC swap.
I have a partner. Julie.
Julie's your partner. Julie's here in the chat. Saw her earlier. Let's say hello. Let's say hello to everybody. Do say hello so I can say hello back. All right, here we go. Ooh, we got a full house. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's gonna go. Ooh, this is the first that I'm gonna have to scroll down. All right, let's see if we can do this. Get your name in there. Ready? Here we go. We've got Ann Lover, Art Curious. That's Miriam. We've got Aspionk, Dawn of Heather. That's our friend Heather. Barbara Poole, Bente. Hello. I'm so glad that you're here. Billy Sheffield. Is it like Billy Sheffield? You're new. Welcome. Do let us know. We have Carrie Griffiths. We have Brad. Brad's here too. He'll be in and out. He's gonna go fly kite, I think.
No, really literally sure. He is.
Yeah, like, not like, go fly a kite.
We have good wind.
Yeah. Carrie Griffiths. We have Chris. Hello, you are new. Welcome. Cindy Schuer. I'm so glad to see you here, Cindy. It's been a little bit. Colleen, Darcy, Dana, Deb C, Diane Bell, Eddie Makes Art, Evie, Ginger Sparks, Griffin Shell, that's Rhonda. Oh, Heike, probably Heike Lusk. It's L with the umlaut on it, so that's probably Lusk, because it's kind of a ooh sound, right? But it's Heike maybe, or Hecky maybe. Maybe it's not even with the E, and I just really want to put that there. I'm gonna work that out. Welcome and hello. I am sorry that I butchered your name. Jamie Heron is here. We've got Janice Marie. Ooh, the chat's moving on me. Jody Wright's here. Joni, Julie Torrens, that's your swap partner. We've got Yutha. We've got Kim Polton. I hope you guys saw, she did her very first live stream. I think it was your very first. Paula let me know that you were doing it, and I popped over there. Sorry I missed it. We were out at lunch with Brad's old boss, so that was kind of fun, having a little outing at lunch. Kathy, yay, you were here. Kim Diane, hello. Linda, Mary Ann, Mary Ellen, Maxine, Michelle, Missy Kern, Pearl Ann, Panka, Ricky Nordmeyer, Sandra Leon, Scraps to Beauty by Zandra, that's our friend Z, Silver Granny, that's our friend Lynn, Texture Junkies, that's Sharon, Mystic Road, that's Tanya, Trish Coogan, I think I've made it through. Some people popped in. Mitzi, I see, just popped in there. All right, if I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. Oh, hello, Betsy. Yeah, I believe you were new. Lots of new folks in the chat. How exciting. Do give those thumbsy upsies. All right, P, off to you. Oh, wait, did I do all the announcements? We've got Makers Creative Club that's going on. We've got the swap. We've got the color challenge.
ATC.
Yeah, that's
ACTs.
the swap. ATCs. That's the swap. Yes. Let me look at my little
MTV. COPD.
Careful. You're going to throw out one. Might get us in trouble. I don't know. Okay, yes. Oh, goodness, the cat's roaming about. Might have to. Okay, yes. Oh, and the monthly header. Oh, poor Judy. Cannot get into the chat. I don't know why. We know that she's there. She already told me over on Facebook. She was over in Kim's chatting just fine. So I don't know if we've accidentally banned her. I have to figure that out.
The bot thing probably did.
But I didn't have enough time right before the chat, or before the stream started, to figure that whole business out. So I don't know. She's a moderator, so I don't know how she would get banned.
Oh.
I don't know. But so there we go. All right, we got the collab, color challenge, swaps, and the header, which we pick. So just keep posting over there, Makers. And if you want a link to Makers, I'm going to drop that in real quick. Hashtag Makers. Nightbot will drop that information if you're new to the channel. That is our Facebook group, and that's where many of these lovely folks hang out, and we do all of this, stuff that I was just yammering about. P, okay, she's getting bored on me here. All right, you're up. Come on. Let's do this. Bring on the love. Should I go on top side? Yes.
Yes, please. Please. Okay, well, we got a wonderful little note, and I'm actually going to take the top part of her note and make it into a card.
Hold on, I'm going to flip the thing around.
Oh, dear.
I must have done something.
You want me to do anything?
No, I want you to just sit there. Just give me 2 seconds.
I love asking her that because she just has a little moment of panic.
There we go.
I'm just going to go ahead and do it anyway. I have been known to do that. Anyhow. So, this really cool little gel plate thing here, I
from Sherry,
separated it, and it's a note, and it's from Sherry, and she sent Mariah a large cutting mat.
Yes, that was for us, not for you.
Yes. I don't care about
Which we still haven't figured out how to use those yet, because we have to have something. I saw a lady on YouTube that she put these yardsticks out. Unfortunately, with the way our crickets are set up right now, we would have to do the limbo every time we went back and forth. Might be kind of fun, but
I don't know how efficient it would be work-wise.
Yeah. Not that we get up and, move about that much.
But. Okay, well, supposedly, Sherry made this little pencil holder thing using her Cricut.
Isn't that amazing?
And I'm not sure this is kind of faux leather bark,
Faux bark.
faux barky stuff. And then she's made these little slits in it so that you can stick your pencils in here. And then you roll this little dude up.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't this clever? I love stuff like this.
She does.
I mean, I have one that I made. I'll have to share that with you sometime, but I don't know
She
where
made
it
it
is.
out of placemat.
Yeah. Grass placemat. And then you've got your little travel pack of, you know,
Brushes or
pencils.
pencils.
Pencils. Well, I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, she said, oh, good. Sherry is it is faux leather, but it also looks like faux wood.
Yeah, it has a bark design in it, which is kind of cool. You know, best of
It's
all
woody
possible
leather.
worlds. Very
Manly.
nature-y.
Naturey, manly.
Yes, I like it. Anyway, yeah. Okay, well, I put a brush in there for purposes of
Yeah,
demonstration.
she's not giving that brush to Izzy.
Yeah.
That was very sweet. Thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely love it. I don't know that I'll give it to Izzy because I'm not sure she's able to quite yet
Yes.
appreciate all of that business organization. We'll wait till she's about, I don't know when it hit Mariah. It was
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day.
certainly in her teens, late teens. Then she had a relapse.
I told her I was busy.
Yeah.
That's really what it My social life was much more important than the cleanliness of my room.
Yeah.
There was a teen time when I wasn't able to go anywhere or do anything because my father was very worried about me all the time.
Yeah, rightfully so.
This one wasn't so much. Just like, release her. She'll come back.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to use this shortly in some capacity. Mm-hmm. I'm just not sure what, but I hope you won't be insulted if I use both sides of it because I'm really very fond of it. And I actually was thinking about making some of this using our one, I don't know what we call it.
Crackling marble.
Crackling marble.
Yeah, it kind of has that look to it.
It very much does. And that's kind of where I'm going with my Valentine's cards. Okay, well, this is just a pull-off. I thought it might be kind of nice to use some of this on the ATCs. I don't know that we'll get to those.
She doesn't mind at all.
She doesn't, bless her heart. Thank you. And here's the final pull
And if you want to see these
on the pieces and parts.
yeah, if you want to see these up close and personal, just keep an eye out over on Instagram. I actually posted on Instagram today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
First time this year.
And this one came off nicely, I think.
I love that one.
I
Give it a
really-
wiggle
this-
up in the technology. Because remember, it's that. That's the U.S. Art Supply. Those they call them interference.
And it's just, you know, it just has, it's not like a super bling bling. It's not like the stencil butter stuff.
Right.
It's much more subtle. But I like that yellow. I really like that yellow a lot. And then this is the final pull from, what do you call these things?
That is the squared hatched that she cut up. I have not, sorry. I was in the process. I almost have it laid out. And then I was like, ooh, I gotta get this Valentine stuff done.
Yes.
So.
And I didn't even get it soon enough to really do a whole lot with it. So, I apologize. We're going to be winging it today. And you
Isn't
know,
that what we-
sometimes I do really well at the winging.
Isn't that what we always do?
And sometimes not so much.
I was under the impression that that's pretty much how
I
all of this
already, look at this. I mean, I put it down this morning and I knew I should have waited till about 5 minutes before. It just, I can't keep anything nice and neat anymore. But I have to share these little, I used the winder, and I told Mariah, I did 2 of them and it wore me out. But I don't really know how to use them. They're just brayer offs that I put through the smashing machine.
That's
Kitty.
the embosser, you know, with the folders.
I do not want to
Yeah, I
hear
gotta
from
get
you.
this cat out of here before he starts jumping on me. Yeah, I know. Come on. Yeah, I know. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know.
And I don't know that I need that quite yet.
Come on.
Don't want to lose these little dudes.
I know.
because I'm going to use those for sure. All right, so what have I been doing? Well,
He was happy with that.
yeah, I'm sure that he was. What I've been doing is kind of a little, boy, that,
Oh wow, we really are. Oh, 101. There we go. If we sit there for a bit, we will do a giveaway at the end of the stream. The giveaway will be for $15.99 on an order of $30 or more. That's how that works. But I'm assuming if we're hitting 100 this early in the stream, that we'll probably sit there. So we'll do one at the end. Just remind me, guys.
okay, so I've kind of been working on this. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. I was done.
I do not know why this crazed on me.
That is very interesting. The gold
It's
usually
just
doesn't.
like worm-eaten roses. Kind of goes with my dark
I was going to
theme, though.
say, that worked to your...
It really, really does. But anyway, this is one of the new stencils.
It's called Roses.
Roses. And I used all three.
Actually, I think I called it Rose Bouquet for search reasons.
And you know, I started off and I was told Mariah, I said, I probably will never use that big one. But look at this. This is really, I love how it's going off the page.
This is a Carrie Griffith design.
And I like that it's sort of oversized.
Yeah.
And this is my favorite one. We're going to do something with that. Then I did
Aphids, Deb C says.
another one. Oh, that's the one I just had. There's another one. I know I have another one here somewhere. Oh, I did three of them. Maybe not. One of them was really light. Oh, here it is. Okay, you can just barely...
Lynn says, I am renaming my Gemini Junior the little smashing machine. And switch to the big smashing machine.
I'll tell you
call
what,
it the winder or the smasher.
that little one just wears my shoulders out.
That's funny, Lynn.
All right, so this may be so subtle that it doesn't do anything, but we shall see. This is the
Cabbage roses.
cabbage roses.
Should I add that to the name?
I think you should, because that's what they are. Because they're big old fluffy things.
Yeah.
This is the interference, and it just doesn't show up. No, this isn't. I apologize. It is not. It's some of this golden stuff. This pearl.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, you know, I'm not in love with this stuff. It's kind of a nice addition over things.
Well, and here was the smart thing you did. You put it down first, so it'll be on top. Did you think about that?
Yeah, well, I did, and I vacillated on this because I was like, okay, so I'm hoping my image comes through there. All right? I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
This is all speculation.
depends on what you put down.
Yeah. All right, so now this is the big roses also.
Love this. Was this the micaceous?
The micaceous. And I'll tell you what, I really cleaned that stencil.
Or is this the carbon
No, this is the
micaceous?
micaceous. I don't know.
Because I mean, you can see the texture on it.
Yeah.
But if you could hold it up in the technology, then everybody could really.
Okay, well, I'll hold that right there.
Yeah, perfect.
And I did clean off some of my plates. I didn't make them to all of them because some of them were, they had stuff on them and I couldn't. So you'll see some clean plates and you'll see some kind of not so clean plates. Hopefully that's going to, because remember this stuff sometimes kind of, it's tough to pull.
Well, and I also am very impressed at how clean of a image you got on it.
Well, you know, it was the first rattle out of the box on the stencil. And I did clean it. I did take them in. But I also did paste, modeling paste. And on tissue paper and gave it to Mariah because she's going to do a little bit of her, you know, fancy spray and stuff. But I'd like her to kind of wait a little bit because I
figured that.
need you to do some on some of these others too.
Okay.
But I think this is just, isn't that wonderful?
I love that one.
I really, you know, we need to get something down on that, but we need to think about what we're going to do. Okay?
Okay.
You can be thinking about that. All right, so I did this one with the micaceous, and I was not very impressed.
No.
I don't know what happened differently. I don't know if it's the plate, but it just, I
Well-
think it's going to be something I can still use, but it's just, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't think it worked.
Well, there's smaller holes in that, so it gets a little trickier, especially
Yeah.
with the micaceous, because it's a little more watery, but it also has like gritty stuff. It's
Yes.
tricky business. That's why I was very impressed with those roses.
It.
I think you just got darn lucky.
I think, well, I really worked them. I really worked them. Okay, so the other thing that we have here,
Did you already cut one up?
God, I knew she was going to say that. Yeah, I did.
It's fine. But they're yours to do with as you please.
Thank you. I didn't actually purchase any of those. I just,
They just show up.
here we go. Here it is.
I think that's probably the 8x10,
It is. It's the bigger one,
but not the biggest.
not the biggest one.
So these are from Paulla. I called these tumbling lace hearts.
Yes, and I really like them a lot, and I used this one, and oh, see, Mariah, I need to hand you this because I did some in kind of the beige, so I can do some other stuff on top of them. What did I do with those? I haven't been just lollygagging. I really have been working and doing a lot of different.
Oh, so hey, Carrie, if you're talking about like a rubbing, that's frottage. Graffito is actually like when you draw into the plate, because
Yeah.
that's kind of like a pottery technique. But frottage is the
Rubbing.
cool
And
rubbing name.
I did run into a little problem with these in a couple places. See this right here? When you're doing, if you're going to do anything where you're pulling the credit card over the top of them, you want to be careful with areas like that.
Go in that
The
one
only
direction.
thing you have to do is just go with it. Don't go across it.
Yeah.
And I don't know any other way that you could do that any differently because I think it would mess with the design.
The tumbling hearts are designed by Paulla.
Yes, and she's got some more things. So, I did this specifically. I was going to, I did do,
Where's the little
I just
cherub?
handed them across to Mariah. A couple of these on the tissue paper
I see that.
that I would like for you to go ahead and
Spray.
spray. But don't get excited about
No, yeah, because once I start spraying, I just kind of want to do that.
it. Exactly.
I don't want to have to start and stop.
Okay, so I've got another piece here that I thought was really, really lovely. And I don't know that this is the one that I want to pull it off on, but I have these darling little, we call them cherbs,
The chirps.
the cherbs. But I'd kind of like that to go there, I think.
That was designed by Brad. I mean,
Yes.
he's been working on these little chirps for
Now,
a while.
I like the one with the arrows, but his arrow is too,
Well, cut it
he's
off.
like this. Well, then he won't have anything to shoot with his bow. He needs the arrow.
Well, maybe
but
they're-
he needs to tuck it in a little bit.
Well, some boys do.
And then others don't necessarily need to. Okay. So
Well, can you show the little cherub with the bow and arrow?
I would if I knew where it was.
Oh, jeez. Woman, I mean, you didn't even have it all day.
I mean,
He's done gone run off.
I don't know what happened. I didn't plan on using him because he was too, oh, I've just got all kinds of stuff here. I really need to do another little.
It should be part of your daily routine. I was telling Brad, he's like, she's retired. I'm like, I get it, but if you spent 30 minutes,
Oh,
Just-
but 30 minutes, I wouldn't even be able to decide what to do in 30 minutes. Need that much time just to kind of go through it.
get mentally prepped.
Mm-hmm. All right, just a minute. I'm looking. I know that he's here somewhere. Oh, here's another good paper.
Okay. Trying to grab it here and hopefully not hit my forehead. Here, Brad has a. Hey,
Oh, thank you.
Just give it back.
Yeah.
don't
okay.
you use that one. You can't use that one.
What?
You're just showing.
Oh, you're just showing me.
Well, we're showing the people.
Well, okay, that's not here. Let me turn my thing over here. Get some contrast going here. See,
I love you.
What? What?
I was just laughing.
Okay, so see, here's the problem. His arrow goes off the page. And I don't really know what to say. It works on the bigger plate.
Yeah.
On the this one.
Well, and hey, here's the other thing you could do is just turn them
Chat,
sideways.
it'll get fixed.
Oh, you're gonna fix it?
Chat, it will get fixed. She's already brought it up.
Okay.
Let's move
Yeah.
on.
But don't you? So dang cute. I just love these little dudes and dudettes. Because this is the girl.
Oh, everybody's loving it. Loving it.
She's being. Oh, do I have to give this back to you? Okay. I'm giving that back to Brad. Now this one, you don't need to do anything to her. She's absolutely FP. I love her. Love her, love her, love her. Okay.
And that's hers.
You can keep it because if I'm fixing it, then we can just
Yeah.
use it.
You can chop him up.
Yeah, fix it.
Okay.
later. I'll be
Yeah.
fixing it.
I just think maybe if the arrow was going a little bit more,
Oh, turn it in.
perpendicular to your edge here.
Some people like an arrow going out.
I know, but see, I like that.
Yeah,
that
B.
triangular. I don't know. He may just have to be on the bigger 8x6.
That's what I think. Or
Yeah.
even on your smaller one, if you turn him sideways, like you don't have to have his legs and everything in there. He could just
Oh
be
yes, you
coming
do.
in.
Look at those little toes. Look at those toes. You can't cut the toes and the legs off, for heaven's sakes. I can't believe she even said that. God, that's just so rude. But anyway, it'll work fine on the big ones, so it's no worries.
Is he naked? I guess if you.
He sort of kind of is, yeah.
Yeah. Or he has the little, little diapery thing on.
A
Depends.
leafy thing.
Yeah, a leafy.
But there's his little belly button. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's very interesting that, she's very pensive and everything, and he's like strutting his stuff here.
Yeah.
Isn't that typical? No. All right. Anyway, I've got these papers here, and somehow or other, I love them because I like that old world feel. So I want this to be very subtle. Right? Mm-hmm. But then I made this. Isn't this gorgeous?
I love that. Was that with the leaves or what?
That's with
Leaves. Yeah.
Yeah.
The little leaves. Carrie's
Uh-huh.
little leaves. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I kind of like the idea of some of that showing through there. What?
Cindy Shearer says, I wonder how much Frankensteinsling's going to happen with the...
Oh no, I'm not going to alter the chirps. I'm just going to use
Maybe
it.
he just needs a little shorter arrow. Bring it in a little. Or bring it down. Like, he's holding it closer to the tip.
Oh, well, he might be poking himself in the leg.
Well, that's why he's dancing like that. Or he's got to pee. That's what Izzy looks like when she has to pee.
Really, seriously. He's thinking about where he's going to put his arrow so he can, take a whiz. Okay. Let's just put that aside for a minute. And let's focus on this because I really want to get, and I have to think about this.
Oh, Eddie, neither are we really. But we're going to make it fun and we're going to make some ATCs and hopefully I will hopefully be participating
Yeah,
in this
I
as well.
have some paper over here, but I got into the stencils and I thought, that's how I work. The ATCs just kind of evolve. And when I see a piece of paper that I like it like that and not all of it makes it onto the ATC,
Yeah.
I don't care. I just don't care. So what I'm thinking here, is I want the image to be black. So I'm going to have to pull this separately. Now, the other thing that I thought is, what if I go ahead and pull it using this piece of paper, then take this and do the black outline and add it onto.
Yes.
Okay, it's quite a process here.
You can do it.
I can do it. I really honestly think I can do it. Okay, so what are we going to pull this with? We want it to be transparent because we want to see this pink goldy stuff underneath. And I'm going to have to turn that upside down to get that perfect because it's just absolutely, I think it's just going to be awesome.
Yeah.
All right. I want the background plain. So maybe I need to go with some of this stuff up here that doesn't show up for diddly squat. Okay, that's pretty opaque. I don't want that one. This might be good.
Okay,
The only problem with this stuff is a lot of times
Hey, Dawn.
it will craze on you
That's the one that crazy.
because it's cheap. I don't know that that's going to be an issue.
I don't know that it's because it's cheap. I think it's just because of
Okay,
this.
I want to get this on so that we can get moving on this because this is going to take a little while to
Do your
dry.
thing, lady. Do your thing.
Excuse me. I'm still having bronchial issues.
The stuff just doesn't necessarily go away. I think we're also having allergies.
I don't know.
You don't know. So what were you going to do with this again?
Well, I'm going to do it's going to be part of the churb. The churb is going to be over here on this area, and it's going to be black. Just an outline.
Okay, but you're going to pull this.
But I'm going to pull this first, and I've just changed my mind. I'm going to use a piece of
Tissue? No?
regular,
Well, you need to get a move on.
yeah, no. Okay, that's not the one.
I know, Michelle. Yeah. We're definitely doing a giveaway at the end. Yes, we do usually get a giveaway, Carmen, yes.
Okay. Now, this is a...
Ooh.
Now see, look how pretty that looks. Then you can just see the little chirp over here in black.
I thought you were going to get, dark, or is that later?
What? No, I can't do that until I pull this.
Well, no, what I was saying is, this all seems very, like legit Valentine's. You said you were going to make yours a little bit dark.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay, let's see here.
How long does the paint on the plate need to be left to dry so that the new one does not affect?
That looks kind of cool.
Did you hear that?
It just depends on the weather and...
Planetary alignment and whatnot. Actually, so...
I'm not being facetious. I'm telling you the truth.
Now, what she just did with that metallic, that's a little bit tricky.
It is.
Because it doesn't always, because it dries so quickly, it doesn't give a lot of time for it to adhere to that layer that was already on the plate.
Yeah.
So you want to go pretty heavy, but still not, so crazy heavy that it's, going to take forever.
Forever. That's
Or
right.
cause wrinkling.
But sometimes wrinkles are good. Sometimes wrinkles are good.
I hope that answers that for you.
I know that sounds very willy-nilly, but I like this sort of apricot, but I don't want to use an opaque. I want to be able to see this through my design. So here's your dilemma. It's just what Mariah just said. Sometimes your lighter weight, more transparent, are not sticky enough and don't have enough adhesive factor to pull up, especially since, this is kind of heavy.
Yeah.
But I think what I'm going to do... Oh.
Yeah, it is really hard to say that, okay, well, 100% of the time this is going to happen, but I think that this is also one of the reasons. Was that a bubble?
Yeah.
And then another one came out. Well, you popped it, but, this is funny.
Okay, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here, but when I've got it rolled out, brayered out, I'm going to be able to tell.
I'm very happy about this. Now, you were saying something about you didn't want it to be completely opaque, but...
It's pretty opaque.
Yeah, this is very... But I think it's going to look fabulous. Fabulous.
I'm going to take off as much as I possibly can.
But you also need to move along. Oh, it's crazing again.
It's crazing again.
Did you shake it?
I shook it.
You shook it well? You shook it good?
Shook it good. And I'm getting a
Oh,
really
that's
nice
definitely
layer on that watercolor paper there. Okay. We're going with...
That was the bronze. The golden iridescent
Yes.
bronze.
Yes.
Love that color. Pricey stuff, but a little bit goes a long way.
Now,
And it
I
never
did not
disappoints.
use the other piece of paper because I thought it would be wasted. I don't think enough of it was going to show through. And this carnival tissue paper is lovely because you can do dry pulls.
Can you hold that up into the technology a little bit? I even like the crazing. And it's funny because you had a little bit on that other one. So you could, you know, it'll be neat to see.
And we've already got some wrinkling going on here, but it's not going to be an issue, I'm thinking. Okay, now let's get back to this one. I don't really have any backgrounds that are big enough for this.
Once you have,
So we're just going to, whatever I put on here is what's going to be the background.
and then once you're done getting paint on all of these, are you going to go through the other stencils?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good.
Fully intend to. Yes, okay. So, here we go.
Are you sticking traditional again, or?
Yeah, I'm thinking some hot pink.
Okay.
That's pretty traditional, right?
I think so.
Could go with the purple.
Hey, Devin.
Let's do it. This is that mauve that I don't always really like a lot.
And then, did you hand me your list? I know you pulled.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I have it over here.
You pulled it out of the thing, but oh, Brad's giving you some pink splats.
He's giving me some paint spots.
It's some pink, yeah, the pink splats. Say
All
that
right.
5
I've got it. See, that can become an ATC.
Hello, Zena. Welcome.
This one can be too. I've already messed up my paper, so it's like not a big deal.
Ooh, some opera rose mixed in with that would have been fantastic.
That was that one. It does have opera rose on it.
Which one? Oh, that.
The one with the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want to get this fairly thin.
Lori Paul says this is her go-to color, so she's applauding.
Because I want it to be more pinky than
And then purpley.
purpley. But I also have to keep in mind that I'm trying to pull things here.
Yeah. Okay.
But as long as I get it down in the creases and crevices, because I don't have tons of layers of paint on here.
I think you're good. Put that paper down. Ooh, that would be very fun. Or the mauve. Because I don't have butterfly stamps yet, but we do have the mauve. Yes. Oh, I think the mauve would be kind of cool because that's a little touch on the, you know, with the hawk moth.
Yeah, I could actually just
Stamp it on there.
I leave a room for that and put that moth up there flying into the roses. And the little caterpillars have already kind of been busy. Yeah, okay.
Yes, and then maybe you could write in there, "You are the flame to my moth."
Oh, that's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Okay. I like this.
Hello, DC.
I really like the color on here. That's the color that I really want.
Aw, thanks, Karma. Yeah, those of you that are popping in here, do say hello in the chat if you would like. No problems. If you want to just hang out in the background, that is totally fine with us. Please do give those thumbsy upsies and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
We're going to try something here. You know, I don't really think it's like a whole bunch of stuff will be lost because I don't think that there's enough of a...
Okay, hey, wait. Because you wanted to do an outline.
I know.
With what you're doing right now, you're not getting an outline.
Well, I'm not.
Okay.
But I think it's going to be okay.
I trust you.
Okay. We're going to go dark.
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. That is the big creepy blue eye on the bird. It's our logo. And Anthony Cody, yes, I always want to say Cody Anthony, but it's Anthony Cody, makes those.
Yes, he does. And he made me one for Christmas, a smaller one, which I like very much.
She's not going to release it. She's just going to be a little barren hoarder. That's okay. I think the purple was a very nice choice.
Okay, now, on the parts where there's really a lot of, and this is where I kind of messed up on the other one, where you have tiny little areas to get into, you really need to work at it.
Get it down in there.
Get it down in there.
That's right, Lynn. She wants one for each day of the week. Or at least each stream, maybe. What you guys think of that new thumbnail? Did you notice? I think I'm going to only do that temporarily, but I do want to get some new pictures of P and I so we can kind of change it up. But I used the doodle bombs that I created because I liked that they were monochromatic. She's not listening to me. That's pretty sweet.
Now remember, this is all the paper showing through most places. I mean, there will be where it's overlapping the flower motif. I wish it came more over here. But you can see what you can do with that. All right.
Thank you, Deb.
Let that dry.
Yes, and she's too busy.
What is it?
I was talking to you about the thumbnail.
What about the thumbnail?
I used the doodle bombs that I did. You know,
This looked a lot better before it got all mucked up.
don't lick things. Would you stop licking things in the studio? I worry about you. Her and Izzy going through
All right,
this
well, let's
reverse.
let's do something here that's, going to be fun and whatever.
Aw.
What we'll do is we'll go ahead and pull this with tissue paper, and then that way we can very possibly use it in collaging. I really like this brown with this. Of course, I like the brown with the pink too.
What do you call it? Is that the micaceous?
Yeah.
You call that brown? I don't call that brown. I call that gray. Like steel.
Brown.
What do you guys think?
Actually, if you really brayer it out a lot, it kind of turns purple.
That is true.
There we go.
Now it looks very greeny.
Now it looks very greeny.
Nothing says love
Very
like
greeny
some
brownie.
booger green.
Nothing says Happy Valentine's Day. Oh boy, this plate didn't get cleaned up.
No, it didn't.
All right, well, we've got Mucky Muck on here, and, look at this. I swear to God, I cannot. I needed to use my other, kind of stuff, my butcher paper, so I can wipe it up.
It is better when you have that down.
Because I can at least, you know, get a couple of
Yes.
rounds of stuff going there.
It does eventually kind of peel up or like wear out.
Alright, I need to get some of this stuff ready. This is a bigger plate. Dadgummit. I don't think I have any of the littler ones. But I don't think my cherub fits on the littler ones. Oh, but here, look. We've got this.
Some golden hearts. The tumbling hearts.
Yeah, this is some more of them. Can you see it? You really can't. There.
And those of you that want to check out all the new Valentines, and we have a new category and everything, there is the shop link right there in chat. Oh,
I'm just going to pull this for
background. Or
background.
yeah. Well, that was interesting. I tell you, there have been some funky things happening on the YouTube.
Oh, boy, am I ever glad I didn't
Ooh,
brayer that down.
that one.
A duck turd.
That's goose turd green, rather.
Green. Oh. It's really a good idea to clean your brayer a little more often than I do. Ooh, that's looking cool.
Oh, Dawn loves the color shift paints. She just bought some more.
I do too. And I don't know why I'm getting this funky stuff going on here.
Barbara, yes, we do ship to Mexico. It would probably just be with the regular postal service. I mean, we can do DHL and stuff like that. Usually we check the rates just to see what makes the most sense. One of the things that I had happen, I shipped some things to Canada, in fact to Devon, and I thought I was getting a really great deal and, you know, saving on the shipping.
Well,
but they ended up trying to charge her brokerage fees. So just something to kind of keep in mind, that not all of the shippers are upfront about, you know, because I ended up paying them because she told me about it. But if I don't know, and I thought that was kind of crummy on their part, that it's like, you know, when you purchase the shipping, you should be able to know exactly what the final thing is going to be about, or the final
Okay,
cost.
I'm thinking I'm going to take some of my, what did I do with my roses?
That was. And you know, they didn't do it before. It was like kind of all of a sudden. And then I noticed today, I was shipping out another thing to Canada, and the price to ship it through UPS was cheaper. But I was like, oh, wait, no. Because they're going to do the whole thing on, like, once it gets to Canada, they're going to ask the person for the brokerage fees. And that's not right. Usually with the, I believe with just the standard postal service, I don't think that you guys are getting hit with those taxes, but hopefully that's true.
All right, let's do something strange and weird.
Exactly, Anne, exactly.
Because we can go with a, then if I pick this up with a dark brown.
Okay. Yeah, I think somebody else had told me that too, that they were worried about.
This is the funky paint that's kind of
It looks
gobby.
a little off. But it rolls out okay.
Yeah.
Eventually.
You just, it's kind of like, you know, puke.
It's sort of like when you do the spray, like the spray spackle, is it spackle? Is that what I'm trying to, spray texture stuff? Like when you do walls. Has that kind of look to it. Hey, Mystical Misty.
This,
I'm so glad you did.
You gotta really smash those little bitty pieces on this. It's weird. I don't know what the deal is with this
Hey, Diane.
particular paint.
Okay, sure. And one of the things is if you keep the packages smaller, like just a regular envelope, you can just ship it regular mail. It goes through fine. Now I know that some swaps, they make it to where they want the tracking. But I think in our group, we've known each other all for a pretty decent amount of time and know that just shipping or just mailing it regular mail is going to save you some on that. But we always ship with tracking, so that is a little bit pricier. Oh. That's crazy. And hello, Chris.
Okay, well that's kind of interesting.
It's pretty.
Let's see what we can do here with goose turd.
Nothing says I love you like some goose turd. Oh, goodness. We've sent a few things to the Netherlands. It does take a little bit of time. Ooh. I actually love that. That's in your happy color range, actually.
It certainly is. Oh, I'm running out of room here. Okay, now I want to bring this back because I think this is looking really cool. It's kind of a little bit
Got a little
grunge to it. Well, there's that background, whatever was there wasn't really enough to. But I think pulling this with maybe, you know, my other favorite, minty green.
Oh, the Arctic.
She's so annoying sometimes. Absolutely.
It pained her to say that.
Annoying to the nth degree. Okay, so this is so funny. I told Mariah, I said, well, you can go ahead and give me that big one, but I'm probably not going to ever use it.
She's like, I don't know. What am I going to do with big roses?
Okay, so, I mean, I have used it more than any of them. All right, let's do a little, I've already used that, so I think I'm going to use white. And then pull the white roses with a, like, kind of a Nicolaizo gold or something like that. Getting kind of low on this dude to get her, so I better write that down on my list. Oh, but I've got some other whites there.
Yeah.
That's not... I see we're going to get a little bit of the kind of peachy color coming through there. But I don't think that's going to be horrible.
Ginger, she loves her roses. I gotta show the other ones too.
But look at that. Oh, that was a really good composition there, Patricia.
It really was. And also well designed, Carrie Griffiths. Thank you very much. I mean, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I did fasten up the lines ever so slightly on the leaves because I was just a bit afraid that if I left them as thin as they were, that they were going to pop.
Oh, look at that.
Bonus. That's so cool. Hey, Jeanette.
These little pieces of paper actually it's watercolor paper, and I don't really like it because it's grainy and. I mean, it works great for watercolor, but it's not necessarily the best thing in the world for.
It's not mixed media paper.
No, it isn't.
Well, how dare they?
You don't get a good pull. All right, now this is a bit mucky here, but I think for what we're doing, it'll be fine. All right, now where are my? Seems like I'm just turning around in circles here. I've got some different things here that I'm going to mix up. Mariah gave me permission to do that. I might use that.
So that's the other piece of the full. So for the tumbling hearts, they come in the 5x7, 8x10, and 9x12. Now she cut a section off. Just FYI.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to use that. I don't know where my other one is that I did cut into, but...
No, that's the one you cut.
Yeah, but I want the other part.
Oh, you want the cut off piece.
Yeah.
Now, these, I called these, what did I call it? Because it was quite clever, and I was like, that's just so brilliant. If I do this to myself. Sorry, I'm giving myself a lot of love today.
Now, remember on the other ones, I'm sorry, Mariah, I did not mean to interrupt
go ahead.
you. I decided it was a good idea to leave a little bit more actual room in between, because when you come back with your next pattern, when I first put this
All right,
down.
here, now, ready to giggle. You ready?
Okay.
I called these Lock Key in Love. Heart keys locks.
Okay, I need another one, so I'm just going to appropriate one here from this.
No giggle on that?
No giggle. I need
it's like
another.
a play on Lucky in Love. Lock Key.
That's gotta be. I mean, what? Y'all let me know how many of you really want that Valentine.
Oh, look.
Fixed it.
Oh, all right.
What's the difference?
Yes, more vertical rather than.
One likes an erect arrow.
No, if I can. I don't know. I love that.
Thank you, Brad.
Thank you, Brad. I'm gonna have to sacrifice a heart here.
She's got some laughs. I got some laughs in the chat. Thank you, chat, for supporting me. P's not giving me love today.
I'm concentrating. You know how I have to concentrate when I
No.
cut.
It's true.
And one of the reasons that I kind of do wiggly cuts is, it's just, I might as well, since it's going to end up doing
Don't try
that.
to. Yeah, don't try to start off good, because you're not going to end up that way.
We're going to just make this a little bit distressed.
Oh yes, definitely. Do you want the? I'll just go to all of the Valentines. I'll give a link to all the Valentines.
Okay, what do y'all think? Move this down just a titch so that we've got a little bit more room in there for the next pattern, which I may actually use.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you, and welcome.
Okay, here we go.
I'm shaking the camera there, lady.
Oh, sorry. All right. First coat. First color needs to be either dark or light. What are we going to do here? We've been starting off with dark, so let's start off with light. Okay?
Okay.
Lighter, I'm saying. Lighter.
No, just the masks.
Okay, I need to get some.
Oh, Yutha, that's a great, she says for mail swaps, you can take a photo at the post office to have proof of sent. I like that.
There we go.
Oh, going for yellow. Gold.
I know, I think this is the same one we used the other day when Mariah said,
And it
I'm
keeps
like,
giving.
I know, that's yellow. Yeah, this is yellow. Tis yellow.
Oh, well, that'll be cool.
Okay, that was kind of a muss up.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's all right. It's just, we're just getting some of it off. We're not getting all of it off.
Yeah, I don't know. This is mellow yellow. This is hello yellow.
Okay. That's just, you know, we can use that piece of paper for later. All right, now let's see. I want to use...
Oh, welcome, Brad. So glad that you've been here for 10 months. Congratulations on your Powsy Wowsy level. Now you're going to make green.
Oh, shush.
And if any of y'all are interested in the ARTY perks and all of that, awesome. Nightbot just dropped it in there. I was like, oh, well, that was great. Nightbot just dropped in the ARTY perks information if you want to have additional savings or just support the channel. There are many options there. We have like the Powsy Wowsy, or then you have something like Darcy. She's been a Loverly member. Look at you guys. I love it. I don't know why it's like giving those post-its so much today. Ooh, careful. She's getting wild.
I think that looks really cool.
That does look cool. That didn't go as greeny as I thought it was going to.
Well, because it's opaque.
Hey, you've been a member for 9 months. That's all that matters, Darcy. We appreciate it.
That's right.
And, well, remember you did your 2 different ones, so you may, well, we can talk about that later. I'll holler at you later, Anne. I don't know why it's picking certain ones.
I don't think we used any orange the other day, did we?
No, but I love this.
Get it down in there.
Laura, make sure that you are on live chat. You have to do the little pull down thing. I really wish it would default to live chat.
I don't want to brayer too much of this off because I really want it to be on there.
Yeah, you kind of went burnt orangey now. I think that is a record, Carrie. That is.
What?
We are over 120 viewers. And welcome to all y'all. Do say hello in the chat if you would like to. If not, just hang out in the background. We are totally fine with that. Do give those thumbsy upsies though. We very much appreciate them. Oh, that's right. Well, yes, there was that crazy one where and it was a stream that ended up getting like over 3,000 views. I swear it was just a weird, quirky YouTube thing. Like they accidentally put us in some other bracket for a moment in time. I had forgotten about that. It was a weird, quirky thing. I don't... Yeah.
Weird, quirky thing.
It was a good stream, though. I think it was a pretty good one. Like, we were funny. I'm always happy when we're funny. Hello, Vivian. Welcome.
Yes, ma'am. So happy you could be with us today.
Now, which one was that?
This one.
The Utrecht.
Yes, the Utrecht. Alizarin Crimson hue. All right, let's get...
Thanks, Deb. That makes me very happy. Yeah, this is very, I think, traditional, very Victorian Valentine. we'll come back and show those later. No worries. Yes, exactly, Dawn. Exactly. She says she loves it when you take out your tools to open paint. She says, I do that in art class. Carry pliers, multi-tool, scissors, hammer, screwdriver. I mean, yeah, that's some serious business.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Look at that dirtiness.
Hello, Barbara.
Wonderful dirtiness. Okay.
Lynn says, save that brayer off sheet, please.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
You guys are helping. I love it. I love it.
Because I do forget. I just
Yeah, just keep going at it, and then it just becomes something that weighs about a pound.
I've got this one on my list, Mariah.
Oh, well. You do like that blue. She do.
I do. Just need to whack it down a little bit.
Get the little bubble out of there.
Oh, so it doesn't end up in your lid and you have
A hanger on her.
hanger on her. Nothing worse than a hanger on her.
It's clinger. A clinger.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, we're starting to get some good stuff here.
What's that blue called?
Manganese.
Let's see, she even knows how it's doing. I have to look at it.
Manganese blue.
Yes. Now that I love. See, it needs toning down. It's very in-your-face blue. That's why I call it the Miami Vice blue. It's just a little loud. Sometimes that's okay when you're partying in Miami. Oh, and then the red one was the crimson. It's a Utrecht paint. Alizarin crimson.
Alizarin? I like alizarin. Don't know if this is going to pick up very much, but maybe a little.
See, and it's a very Miami blue, isn't it? Like Miami Vice kind of. Powsy wowsy. Ooh, those look awesome.
Don't they?
They look like they're felted.
I know. Yes, I love that description because it's like they're
furry.
textured.
They look a little furry, like they could be puffy.
Okay, let's go with some gold.
Bye, Heather. Take care of yourself. Yes, don't hurt yourself.
Is she not feeling?
She's not feeling well. And dropping her phone on her face. Yeah, that's over good.
I'm telling you.
Oh, antique brass. It does sort of have that look about it too, like when it starts to kind of turn and.
Yeah. Hope I didn't mess everything up here with this gold.
Oh, we had a moment.
Well, now you'll be surprised what gets pulled off.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is, metallic.
No, this is a gold. The yellow she started out with was which yellow? That's that crazy, yeah, the Lucas Krill. And then this one was which gold? Gold.
Iridescent bright. Fine. Whatever that means. I don't know if the fine is...
Yeah, the hello yellow was the first one.
Okay.
This is a gold. Which now she has brass.
Look at that.
Ooh, that's fun. Those will be fun. You can cut those out.
I know. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay, we're going to use some of this stuff that I don't like it. squirty. It's, you know,
that was a little squirty.
want to be something.
You still have another set to show.
Well, I've got to get, you know.
Another 3 layers on this. We going for the record, or?
I don't know yet.
We're going to continue on with the Valentine's theme, probably, you know, another couple streams or whatever.
Yeah, because it's not
like-
even February yet.
Yeah.
That may be a pat down.
Oh, that lifted some stuff off of the...
Isn't that?
That makes me a
Look
little
at that.
sad that you didn't have that just on its own.
Oh, yeah, we're down to some pukey yellow crap here.
Yeah, the Hello Yellow.
But that is really... Okay, I'll bring them back and show everyone, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so we've lost a lot of our interest in our actual... Because it pulled it off.
Oh, yeah. That are on the mats.
Right, okay? So I'm going to just take a chance here and use some micaceous
Bye, Lori. No worries. Thanks for hanging.
and see what happens here. Get a little more grunge going on back on our, because it really does texturize the surfaces. Texturize surfaces. This orange is kind of loud. Okay, like that kind of. Let's do the other end of this. And see, at some point, you're pulling stuff actually off of the stencil.
Yeah, that's what's definitely happening now.
Yeah.
I can't believe how much actually has come off of them.
All right, well, let's get some more interesting colors going here.
Now they just kind of look mossy.
Oh, that's a good one. Good call, Mariah.
This is not my favorite green. P and Fran are big fans of this. We seen Fran today? I don't think
Pardon?
Fran or Violet are here. They might be hanging out in the background.
I don't know.
I think you need to leave some of those alone because I really liked those gold ones. Ooh, that is bright.
Oh, yes, muddying it up and getting it nice and...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Weighing about a couple ounces at this point.
This is what I like about the carnival, is that it really holds up to all of these, you know, real...
Bye, Chris. Thanks for hanging.
All right, let's whip a little bit of Opera Rose on here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chris, can you hang out for just a second? I would love to. We can go ahead and do the giveaway right now, if you want to hang out and do that. But let's do PM Love. But 1 second, I'll tell you when to put it in. 1 second, 1 second. So it'll be hashtag PM Love. All right, go ahead and start start dropping that into the chat. There you go. Thank you, Brad. Remember, if Brad wins, he won't. He takes it.
You know what?
He takes it. That means nobody gets it. I always love seeing this. It's like it's very exciting. Oh, Barbara, this is for you to win. Well, it's $15.99 is what you get. I will give you a code. It does not, you cannot stack it with any other perks or anything like that. So if you want to just place your order for the $30 plus, you know, the free stencil, that's basically what it kind of adds up to. But you get $15.99 with an order of $30 or more. All right, ooh, they're still coming in. I think, is that everybody? Started kind of slowing up. Hello, Claire. Oh, still dropping some in. All right.
I'm going to try to get everything, every color.
Every color? A little everything? You're going to make brown. Just going to make
But
brown.
it's going to be a good brown.
It is. The most beautiful brown you've ever seen. All right, guys, I'm going to roll it now. Ready, ready, ready. Rolling. Ah! Rhonda, tell you what, you got some good luck. Rhonda! Awesome.
You ought to go play the lottery.
You do. Yes, really.
Ah, I think this is wonderful, wonderful.
All right, well, that was exciting. That was exciting. I'm just glad Brad didn't win. Hello, Heather Doodlebug. Your papers are sticking to me. Are we going to get to spray? I mean, we have like 40 minutes. Or do you want me? We can do sprays maybe on Thursday.
Maybe we should spray on Thursday.
Because we'll have a better idea of the palette and...
Yes, and some of these that I haven't gotten to today, I can cue them up.
Yeah.
It's that I'm not ignoring them. I'm just...
well, and maybe we can work out, because it's Judy's. She did the little teapot sets. Just absolutely gorgeous.
so
She'll show it
cute.
here in just a second.
And I really do want to do a good job of those, but I'm just so into this right now that, okay, blue. Need blue, 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 blue. Manganese blue.
And Rhonda's daughter's here in the chat. Yes, hello Jenny. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Let me give you let's see. I'm gonna get you a link here in just a second to our basics, and then what we go through, like kind of our recommendations as far as like starting out, and just it goes through some pretty good information. I mean, obviously I'm a little biased on that, but that would be one of the ones that's first that come up. I need to add a Nightbot one for the basics.
Oh, yes. It's starting to look good again. Kind of pulled it all off with that yellow. Now, I might need to go over that one more time. Let's see. Let's use some heavy body red iron oxide.
Oh, Debsy's looking for a gel press plate sale somewhere soon. Well, let us know.
This is heavy body.
Lori even said, let us know.
And it's open.
Oh, goodness.
I know.
Now, what that means is that, how many layers so far? Yeah, I lost count on that for sure. But this particular paint, the fact that it's open means that it's going to stay wet
longer. And you know, that's really kind of good, because what I'm going to do, since that's just so orange, we'll whip a little blue in here with this and darken it up. Brown it out a bit.
Okay. Goodness, lady. Or green it out.
Green it out.
Well,
we know how to take care of that.
do we?
Yeah, we do.
How do you do that? It's because you went with the turquoise and you didn't go with a true blue.
I did. We'll be having black here shortly.
Well, you did say you wanted to have some darker hearts. Or darker Valentines.
Definitely.
Thank you, Jenny. And if you have any questions, just holler at us. And you can always reach out to us either on Facebook, or if you want to join Makers of Mixed Media Art Artists Facebook group, there's Nightbot just dropped that link there. Highly recommend you coming over there, because many of the lovely folks that you see here in the chat are also over there and are equally lovely artists and very, very helpful. That's why we love our arty friends. These layers on these are very interesting. Oh, Carrie, he just finished his non-YouTuber project for the Makers I Create. And he's going to be doing photography if the light's good enough. And hopefully you'll see that in Makers soon. 10 layers so far? Yeah, probably. Oh, and then I wanted to say, alright, so what I was thinking is that on this particular stream, the first 20 people to say, I would like an ATC, in the comments, you must come back afterwards. The first 20, you must tell me, I would like an ATC, and I also need to be able to get in touch with you, like know who you are. If I don't, then you need to reach out to me on Facebook or something like that as well. But you got to leave your comment and then reach out to me. Most of you guys I know. But just in case there's some, new person that just hits it at the right time. So, yes. Ricky, you got to come back and leave it in the comments. Chat doesn't count. Okay. She's like, I guess she forgot that.
Okay, I'm going to use some smalt blue. I don't use this a lot.
I love the schmalt.
I do too, but it's tricky.
It's a dry paint.
It's very dry, and it dries quickly, and it's not, you can't mess about with it. But it's kind of stringy and kind of globby, and I love that quality.
Yeah.
That stringy, globby.
It's speckly.
Speckly, textury business going on there that's just going to be, I think, absolutely lovely here.
Oh, I like this. So they want to start playing a game of how many layers. Maybe like they're going to put some money in or something. I don't know.
Oh, see, that's a nice
Ooh.
kind of purpley blue.
I love it.
And I think that is just what we needed for our final.
Mm-hmm.
You notice I lifted it up and I was like, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, she doesn't count. And the masks look awesome. The big pink thing is on the paper. It's not on this. Yeah, the patina is very nice. That would work, Lynn. I like that idea. They do look lovely, and they've got a bit of a shimmer and everything.
And we still have a little bit of that nice blue mucky muck that's, you know, floating around in the space there.
Yes, Jenny, those are some of the newest, just brand new today. They were designed by our designer Paulla, but they are in the shop and ready for purchase. These are called Unlock Keys. Just unlucky in love, you know.
Oh, look at the patina on this one.
Very nice. Very, very nice use of the technology.
This one too. These may be done.
I think they are.
I might have to keep them and use them for cards.
I think they should go on the ATCs. Now, some of them might be a little bit big.
I was going to say, I don't think these are going to work.
Because the keys are... Well, the tallest one is a little over 4 inches, I think, from what I remember.
You need to make me some smaller keys. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't, especially with this one.
Because the little holes get small.
Well, this little hole might get too little, but this one right here, I think they could get littler.
Yeah,
More
there's
little.
a method to my madness.
Yes,
lady.
I understand that. Okay, this needs to dry. Absolutely, and because there's so many little wet layers there right now, I could really mess this up, which I have. Mm-hmm. You know, it's basically how I learn things in life, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we have some...
Hi, before you do that, will you at least show the teapots?
Oh, yes, I will. But I'm going to do the teapots
on Thursday, so they'll get a full run.
So we get a full... Just a minute, I have to uncover them. Because they're just as cute as they can be.
So these are designed by Judy P. They are absolutely adorable. You're missing a cup. I don't know where you lost one of your little cups. But the tilted teacups come with 2 cups. And then the other set, you can get the teapot and 1 cup. Or you can buy it as a combo. But aren't they adorable?
I'm looking.
And they kind of go with the... She put a little lock on the teapot. So they would go really well with...
Oh, yeah.
The locks and everything. She lost the teacup. That's all right.
I don't... It's stuck.
I think the cherub
stuck to the bottom.
The one the little cherub ran off with the
other teapot. But I do think that these...
Yeah, they're adorable. And I think that it'll be really cool if you could do a very similar, 12 to 13.
Do I have this one sitting right?
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Steam is rising.
That's right.
This is the tea kettle.
Yes.
The kettle. These are the cups.
Mm-hmm. And then the other ones are little stacked cups.
Yes. And what I really thought about these is doing that technique of doing the layers, but then coming in with the makeup and filling in the hearts and whatnot.
That would be adorable.
That's what I was thinking about for this. And that takes a lot of time.
So
but if I can have the basic outline done, then we can futz around with that other stuff and add a layer of it. I think that would be good.
And then hopefully poor Judy can I'll work out whatever is happening. Why she can't.
Because we don't know if she's even here.
She's here. She just can't chat.
Oh.
And I don't know how to, fix that. And I couldn't remember where the section is, and we were 4 minutes before the stream.
And to tell her, ooh, this is nice. Get that. Y'all are falling down on your.
All right, you've got 30 minutes, so you can still work on your other ones and pull them.
Okay.
Add more layers.
Let's do it.
But I wanted those to be seen, and then you guys know that. Get your counters ready. We're gonna do some, layering, and then have some plates ready.
Yes. Like I usually do.
Yeah.
Just know that's kind of where I'm at. Oh Lord, I don't have any more surfaces here. They're all taken up.
Bye, Karma.
Okay, if I set that there, maybe I won't knock it off.
Oh, and thank you guys for giving Judy some love in the chat. I know she's just so irked that she can't. And she was over in Kim's stream today, and no problems. So I don't know if we accidentally banned her.
I don't either. Okay, what are we gonna do here?
Is there something else on there, or is it just the white roses?
Well, remember,
Okay.
there was a little bit of leftover something or other.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but it wasn't enough to, make a huge difference. All right, what are we thinking here?
I think you should. Ooh, it's been a little while. I think you need to do an ombre. And here's what I'm really thinking. I would love lime green and like a really, girly pink.
Okay. I think that sounds absolutely wonderful. Okay. I need the...
Now, if you wanted to even put, no, because the white on there. Okay, you're good. Carry on.
What were you talking about?
I was thinking it would be kind of cool if you did a white in the middle, but because the roses are white, then you would just be blocking out some, and that wouldn't work.
That's not...
I mean, you could really brayer it, but you would still have a streak.
I think this is the best way to go.
Now she was having she couldn't, she's actually been in the last couple of streams and had issues with it, so. Now that's interesting. I would have done it the opposite way.
What?
Because the pink would have been on the roses and then the green on the thing, but you did it. That's very fun. But how cool does that look? I actually like that it's that way. That's kind of funny. Well done.
All right, like that one. Now, what are we gonna do to this dude? Because this is the one that's kind of. I know what I want.
Anne said, P did it the artsy way.
Transparent red iron oxide. This is going to be a little smushy.
Ew.
Boy, I
Yeah,
need
you
to.
gotta.
I don't know that I want to save that.
No, and
Oh my gosh! I found the other teacup.
No. Still no cherub. Don't you blow that over here.
I can't take it off because it's too
Yeah.
squishy.
Ew. And I ain't getting
It's
better.
very squishy.
And we'll probably do these polls as Instagram and shorts. I'm going to be doing the shorts too. Over here on YouTube. try to get back on that schedule of things. Oh yes, these would make great Valentine card fronts, Carrie says. Most definitely. I would like to see Devin. These in Devin's hands would be very lovely. Because she could do that same thing that she did to Susan's portraits. That would be some good stuff. Devin, you hear?
Look at that.
Oh, that is just... I love that. It's sweet.
It kind of is. This is just almost just borderline gaggy. Okay. Hey, got a clean plate.
But sort of... Did you see... No, there's some stuff left back on there.
Yeah, I know. Did we just put this one down? Think we can pull that? I don't know. I'm kind of afraid of that because of the floppy business going on. That feels pretty dry, but we're not going to take any chances on that. Oh, here. We need to work on this dude.
There you go.
We need to get our churb on here.
Oh, let me, I'll put in the link, Kellyanne. Our friend Anthony Cody, he makes those. And they're very reasonably priced because even, like, you know, ones that are, you know, big name brand are pretty pricey, so.
No, I don't want to do that.
I swear, I need to add all of these
Oh,
things.
yes, and just think you're getting an original work of art
Yes.
for the price of,
He'll even inlay, like, if you have
you know,
something-
one from China. Because they are pricey.
But I think they are quite reasonable.
I mean, any of the Brayers.
Yeah, Barons. Yes.
Brayers. Yeah, and Barons also. Ready
That
for somebody
is
to...
Damian.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
There you go. That's Anthony's Etsy store. Tell him we sent you. Yeah, lots of people that are here have one from him. Judy P has one with an eyeball. Let us know in the chat which one you have and what's inlaid in yours. Ours is a little PM Artist Studio, and then he sent another one to P,
Yeah, just a sec.
which
Let
she
me...
has hidden.
I'll show you.
She probably thinks I'm going to take it away from her and give it to one of you guys.
Yeah, and she poo-pooed me on, you know. I still want just a tiny little bit of grunge around the edge.
Darcy has a naked one, just wood. No inlay. Carrie, what did you have? Did you have one put with an inlay? Oh, Griffin Shell has the one with the buffalo nickel. That's very cool. Oh, look at you. Like a pro. Well done, P.
Oh, I wanted it over that way a little bit, but I mean, it had already grabbed. I didn't have a...
It sucked up.
It sucked up. Remember, it do that.
Well, I think, you know, next time, if you wanted, you could put the print down, put a little bit of the, you know, washi tape so it doesn't suck up. And then you can...
That's a brilliant idea, Mariah.
I have them. I still like it very much. But yeah, if...
See, it needed to be right at the edge there.
I still
Then
think it's
more of
lovely.
the churb would have shown. Maybe a little, you know, less...
Oh, Lynn's husband made hers.
Oh.
Joni has the Nautilus.
Okay, well, I like that, and y'all saw how we did that, and you can learn from my mistakes.
Tape your paper down, the one that you're going to put it onto, so it
Yes.
doesn't suck up to the plate.
And you might, counter roll it a little bit so that it doesn't hump up, because see, that's the other thing that it was doing, was humping up.
Humping up.
All right, I don't really think that that's very interesting. And
No, it's just going to probably irritate you more than anything. That's just packing tape. Ooh, ooh. Careful. Getting a little wild there. Roll it up.
All right, well, I think that pretty well cleared that up.
Oh, and Bente, if you reach out to Anthony, because he may be able to do it like through PayPal and stuff, and maybe be able to save you a little bit on postage. But that's between you and Anthony. He might be like, "What are you talking about?"
Was Anthony with us today?
Not today, but sometimes he is here.
Yeah, sometimes he is. Okay, let's see if we can pull this. Oh, pooty poot. That's kind of cool.
Oh.
Okay, now I'm going to hand this to Mariah, and she's going to spray it. And isn't that going to be, it's going to be like tiger roses. What color do you think you'll use, Mariah?
I'm kind of thinking teal. Turquoise, teal, something in that range. But we could be a little more traditional and go pinky red.
Yes.
Or I could go black.
No.
Okay.
Don't go black.
I'm not going to go black. I'm just going to put it in the pile.
Okay. And then we've still got some wonderfulness going on here.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that was my point. That was that micaceous. And remember, I told you, it sometimes does not pull very well.
It gets grabbies on because it's very textured.
Yeah, and you can still see it. You still see it?
So I would highly recommend, Anne, are you talking about the Barons? No, he doesn't, but he sends a very nice letter with them. He doesn't sign the actual Baron. Oh.
What?
Trish says, where are your rings and your bracelets?
That's a good question. I was headed back there and something happened.
She squirreled. It looks like you got in a cat fight. What's up with the red scratch across your top of your hand, or is that just paint?
It is. That's that cat.
Wait.
He jumped on the bed last night, and I gave him a good push off the edge, and as he was flying off the edge, he grabbed onto my hand.
He said, nay, nay.
Well, it scares me to death in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Just
And he always jumps up right on my head. If he's jumping up down on the feet, that'd be one thing.
Yeah, he didn't do that.
Okay, I don't like that. Don't like that. I need some smaller ones, Mariah.
Okay, so for the Barons, what you'll want to do is reach out to Anthony. And it's funny because I think Susan was the one who originally, and she found Anthony. And then we grabbed onto him. And all of us have grabbed onto
He
him.
became
because it's like, oh, you make them? Fantastic.
part of the crew.
The crew. But what we did is just found certain objects, and then I drew on some papers the size that P wanted as far as like the handle top part and then the base part. So then that way he would know, and she loves it because it fits her like, perfectly. So you can talk to him about that.
Ted Gummit, I messed that one up.
Lynn's cat does the same thing. Maxine's cat sits on her husband's face. That's just rude. But cats can be that way.
And they don't even look at it as being rude.
No.
It's just, they're like entitled.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the loveliness of a cat.
I just really love these hearts, and I'm sorry I keep cutting up the stencils, but they're just so perfect.
Well, there you go. Order 2, 1 to cut up and 1 to use as a...
Does this really sound terrible? And Mariah's going to absolutely croak when she sees me doing this. I need this heart.
Well, you could shorten up the key and then we can glue it down.
Oh, yeah.
That's how to do that.
You know, I'm not real big on diagonals, but every now and then.
There we go. See, he's a marketing genius. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. I like this.
Yes. Order 2, 1 to cut up, and 1 to save as is.
Yeah.
And if you're a lot more careful, you won't have, you know, these funky...
Here, give me that and I can fix those funky edges.
Okay, good.
And then you could still use that as a piece. I didn't realize this was going to be so versatile.
I mean,
All
seriously.
right, all of you have hauled off with my... Okay, I got a pair over here. I don't know if these are great ones, but we're going to...
Okay, what color? What color, ladies and gentlemen? Let's maybe do a multi. But I'll have to be careful.
Yeah, I don't love these scissors.
Now see, this is why I don't like to do these on cameras, because it makes me look like I'm just, you know. All right, look at that. One little change. Absolutely perfect, darling. All right, we're going to do a multicolor. Just because I really want it to be kind of mucky and a little bit odd and weird and that sort of thing.
Okay, so Miriam wants to know, how do you manage to have the paint stay on the Yupo? It just kind of builds up.
Yeah. I don't do anything special to it. It just happens.
Colleen's taking notes. Well, and you chop this one off to where it's just...
I know. I told you.
Yeah, that one I don't know. I'll get a little turn in it, but... Cut that one down to the nibby nib. I ain't trying to do your fancy wonky cut.
Yeah, just kind of give it a
No,
little...
I'm not doing that.
Oh, come on. You're just a poopy diaper head, Mariah.
No.
All right, now that's looking kind of cool. I did pull off some of the gold, but some of it's still there. What?
Oh, Diane's just... She's talking about her ex. And she has some good stories and things. It's usually pretty funny. The cat used to try to trip him. And then Colleen asked, how long did it take her to train the cat to do that? I didn't catch what.
I think this is going to be pretty cool.
Ooh.
It's going to look like it's marbly, and I'm going to make it look old.
Okay.
But it must dry. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, goose turd.
I rounded up most of them. I mean, obviously the one chunk out of the side there is what it is. But you could bring one of your hearts back in like it's kind of falling out. That would be cool. What are you looking at? Yeah, that was you. There's no fixing
Well,
that.
I
That
think
is what it is.
I can fix it so it looks better.
Oh, well.
Look at that. My cassius is just ever so slightly a little bit shiny.
Yes.
Not like brilliantly shiny, but
No,
here.
it's not that kind of
Look how cool this looks.
That's cool.
Am I in the right place?
Yeah. Yeah, do the slow, not the...
Now I could hand this off to Mariah and she could do some spraying.
Oh, yes, that would be it.
Because it's got lots of white areas that are,
Hey, this kind of
Open.
meets the color challenge. Here, would you like to... Here, put that up back up in the camera and submit that as color challenge.
what's the color challenge?
Teal
Oh,
and dark, or turquoise and dark deep purple. All right, hold it down a little bit. There you go. Lovely.
with the extra added addition of some luscious goldness on the
Yeah, and
edges.
some people, that's been said to be okay.
Because that's considered to be a neutral.
Bye,
Correct.
Kim. Thanks for hanging.
Alrighty. Oh, and here you could do some spraying on these guys.
We're not at all, Diane. We love hearing stories. Oh, yeah, we can. This would look great in a little gothy kind of journal.
Yes, I think absolutely. Oh, here's my other little guy.
Here he is.
Is this the new one or is this the old one?
Well, which way is his arrow pointing? And
Oh, yeah, okay. See? The angle of the dangle is what makes the difference. Just a little bit of a
arrow in.
arrow in. Oh, yeah, look. Woo-hoo! Okay, let's do it. Let's get us a little black cupid going here that we can slap down on one of these.
She meant with black paint.
Yeah, let's put it on here.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I just remind myself I don't need quite so much black.
Yeah, you had to do two.
But you don't want not enough
No,
because
'cause you
then
can't-
you brayer it off and it's
Yeah.
really irritating. Boy, that's some nice stuff there. What?
Eddie says the angle of the dangle, title of my memoir. And I was getting lots of chuckles in the chat. And then Barbara says, wow, goose turd mates with pond scum. Love it. Good stuff. Oh, you got some, was that shiny stuff in there, or is it just the paint being,
It's just the
paint being shiny?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, no. So Miriam says that they have the Day of Love on the 5th. The 5th of February. Not on the 14th. And then Effie's birthday is on Valentine. Is that right?
Changed my mind.
Oh, did you? What's she doing? Oh. Oh. Looky there.
Well, needed a little more taken out there. He's
On
kind
his
of
face.
lost
In the shadow.
the face there.
That's all right. You could probably come back in and, either like with the Poscas or even pencil.
I don't know if pencil would do it.
hear you on that, Rhonda.
I know, but see that my idea here was great. It's just that I got really lazy. And where's my other? My other one like that. Did I already use it up and mess it up? I had two of them, I guess.
Oh, of those? Oh, no, I think, did you give it to me?
Oh, I may have given it to you.
Is this what you're looking for?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Why did I give you that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, well, we got to clean this up a little bit because this is just...
Well, you got 4 minutes.
Oh. Well, that might be another day.
Oh, what were you going to do? Do another outline?
Uh-huh.
But you're going to do it better?
I was going to make it the face
I think
a whole
you should.
lot.
I think you should redeem yourself.
You think I should?
Mm-hmm. I'll allow it.
Well, we don't really care if those little bitty spots are on there. I don't think it's going to matter much.
No, and are you going to leave, are you going to take it all up? Or are you going to,
What?
well, on the last one, you
Yeah, I
left
know. I needed to take up more.
more.
And the reason I will on this one is because this one has a lot of interesting. That other
Okay.
one is kind of plain. It's probably way too much, but oh well. I want to get lots down.
Aw. That's cool. So Lynn says, interesting fact, South Korea celebrates love every 14th of the month. That sounds expensive.
Well, I guess maybe, you know, you could just pick and choose which.
Yeah. We're going into overtime. That's right. Got it. This is some cherub
I have a cherb crisis here.
cherub crisis. Must be redeemed.
Get those cute little toes and that crotch area, belly button, definitely.
Yeah. Get all the good stuff showing.
But you don't want to dally too long here because your paint's dry.
Yeah.
No, that's a little bit more than... Okay, let's give this another quick...
Yeah, on the outer. Good deal. I think that's going to be a good one. Nicely done. Very nice. Sorry, the cherub just makes me chuckle. He has much personality, this one.
There we go. That's pretty baroque. Not broke, baroque.
So Anne says that there's some heavier black areas there that look odd in some places. I think it's just this little cloth. That's what we're going with. It's this little cloth goes there. Cover up the business.
Yes. Alrighty.
Well done. And even you made it in time.
I did.
You did. You still got a minute to spare, or shall we just... I think we've kind of covered it all, shown it all. Other than we will get back to the teapots. That will be Thursday.
Yes.
Well, maybe we
And
have some thoughts on
and
tea.
all of these ones that I've got back here, this hundreds of pulls that I did today, we'll go through all of them again at the beginning of the session,
Yeah.
so that we can kind of, you know, appreciate the, you know, give them a little
We'll have a
space
little
and time,
tea
and
party.
yeah.
Maybe we can wear fancy hats.
Oh. Fancy hats.
Mm-hmm. That'll be fun. Tea party on Thursday. Be there. Tell us about your favorite teas. You know, bring that information. Do remember, you need to come back on this stream, comment, let me know the first 20, and I'll do it by like timestamp or whatever. The first 20 will be the ones that get an ATC that we're, you know, doing some of this business for. That was a Ricky move right there. When she's wondering why there's a weird mark in her prayer. That's why. So, there we go. All right, guys. Thank you once again for hanging out with us. We very much appreciate it. Thank you for the 5,000 subscriber stuff. We'll be doing that giveaway. Fingers crossed, really, on this coming Sunday. But we may have to push it out a little bit, but that's my goal. That's my goal. Because we've got to print the bags and get everything sorted out. So that's fun stuff.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, we will see you over in Makers, and have a really great day. We'll see you on Thursday. Bye.
Bye.